Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. We are back today taking a look at another awesome Transformer. We're taking a look at actually a minor, a Megatron minor. This is when Megatron was a minor. This is the Legacy Evolution pre-war 2-pack that comes with, obviously, this guy. As you can see, he's dropped onto the ground doing some girl push-ups on his knees. And that's good. You know, it's good to know your limits. Everybody, welcome to the Back and Forth channel. I am your host, Secret Guy. Stick around to the end of the video so you can see the ridiculous size comparison that we always do at the end of the video. And we've got a couple of actual size comparisons this time too, so welcome. Welcome everybody. If you're not part of the family yet, please subscribe and become part of the Secret Society. The first 1,000 indeed. Become part of the family, share this with somebody, crush the notification bell so that you get notified first when this stuff that I'm making is posted. And you can laugh and laugh and laugh at old One Take Jake and the garbage I'm putting together. No, this is beautiful work. This is beautiful work. Let's take a look at this, everybody. This is a minor Megatron. Second time for that joke. So this is a redeco of 16 of these Megatron. Get it? D16. So this is a redeco of a mold that's been used a million times. Can't you tell? Here are those whack feet. Man, the posability on this figure, I absolutely hate it. You know, this backpack, the jetpack thing that ends up on his back, obviously makes him want to drop to the back. The joints aren't super great, and as you'll see when I stacks on stacks on stacks duty this guy, there's no articulation to move this forward at all. Move that weight forward so he doesn't go, ah, which he does a lot. And he stands if you want him to stand. Anyways, this is Minor Megatron, part of the dual pre-war Senator RatBat and Minor Megatron 2-pack, Tupac, Shakur that you could get. Look at this. What is with this? Straight holes right through the... Anyway, so that's crazy. And then you've got, let's see, for his deco, let's take a look at that head since we're here. Now the face sculpt is classic Megs. Looks fantastic. This looks like a call out to Beast Wars or something on the top of his head. I'm sure there's lore here I don't know. Who cares? Wait, you guys care. So tell me in the comments downstairs. You've got some construction strips. Wow, talk about on the nose. You think anybody might not know he's a minor? I know what we should do. Put construction strips on him in various places. Then it'll be certain. We've got some, let me just split those legs to get closer to the mic here, or to the camera. You've got what looks to be a Milwaukee workplace sound system installed into his chest under this kind of bulldozer looking thing. This kind of bucket looking thing folded over his chest. I don't know, man. Miss. Misses all over the place. So let's get into the transformation of this. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's take a look at his weapons. Can you stand there? Stacks on stacks on stacks. Duty! Oh, see? He would have fallen back. He would have fallen back. But the picture caught him. Oh, you are... Let's see. Look. Look how I have to stand him. Like shock with... Oh. Yeah, fine. Sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Let's take a look at his weaponry. We have this drill. Wow. And that's because he's a miner. He needs this drill because he mines. And it probably comes apart into many different things so that you can build other weapons with them. That's great. So on this side, you got the drill. On this side... Okay, and then you have, well, RatBat. It looks like to me. I mean, this looks more like RatBat than RatBat does. But anyways, you've got this nice pink crossbow. Presumably it's a crossbow. And you go, and then goes back. That was a pretty good boomerang sound, crossbow sound. So that is that weapon. Hooray for weapons. Come here, Minor Megatron. I got you. Okay, so back to Minor Megatron. Let's do it. Let's go. Starting with what I remember. Let's get these fists in. Fisicals in 1 and 2. Move that in. Now, I seem to think you want to come to the back and kind of lift this up. See how that came up like that? And then you also want to flip these arms back once we do that. So they just untab and we swing these arms to the back here. That lets us get this whole front section moving forward like that. And then we can come to these arms up top, these treads rather, and they just untab from right there. And second side, easy ride. And then that allows us to bring this plate here in and just kind of move it around these two treads to get into here. It snaps forward like that. Just get those tabs to clear. And I'm getting these tabs in there to clear. You can see them just on the inside of there because they're going to align with these, thank you, ports right there at the top of my thumb. So we're going to get those aligned like that. And these will pop out, but we're just going to have this together for now to allow this to be kind of a whole piece for us to manipulate when we want to move it backwards into place, which we're going to do now. So one of the things I learned to get this thing right, this step right, is to move this head forward like that to get you clearance. Because what we want to do, this gap right in there is where we're going to lift this up and back into. And let's see if I can get that on camera. So up. See that? And then in. Oh, it was perfect. It slid in there so good. Oh man, it is crazy late where I live, and I'm going to get my buns handed to me if somebody wakes up. Okay, so that's the front. It should look like that. If it did come apart, you can press those back together here. This is what it should look like underneath. Peekaboo-loo. There's Megatron. And then we can get down to business with these legs. These legs are known to be tricky at times. They're not. Just watch what I do. Let's get after it. So let's swing this leg up like that. Okay? We're going to swing it out like that. Then we're going to lift this panel here. Then we're going to lift the, oh, sorry. I'm doing the wrong side. Okay, so let's lift this leg up like that. Lift this panel up right here, like that, okay? So now I've got the leg like that. Get these out of the way so that I want you guys to be able to see this leg, what I'm doing. So that panel's lifted up like that. Then we're going to bend it at 90 right there. So I'm going to kind of hold this section of his leg using my thumb to push up here so it goes boink and folds in at 90 like that, just on that darker plastic part. Then holding this piece here only, I'm going to pivot this, swivel this whole piece into that recess, and I'll show you right here. So I'm going to grab here and swing this piece right in like that. That's a part where people get messed up. It's not a big deal. Then before I swing this part back down, you can see right there, there's a tab. We're going to use it. So I'm going to swing this away, then bring this in, then swing this up to that tab. Okay, so second side, easy ride. And I believe I've made a misstep here. So before we go any further, let's just untab that. We were supposed to swivel this lower portion 180. Excuse me, so let's do that now. 180 degrees, sir. Back to where we were. Let's get that leg tabbed in. And then let's do the same thing on this opposite side. And we'll come to these, actually these feet are already clipped in and ready to go, so whatever. So let's do the same thing over here. Let's bring this leg out. Let's swing this clamshell piece up like that. And we do that so that we can get it to, whoa, easy. We do that so we can get it to come down. And I should give a quick shout out as I'm doing this to the person who donated this guy for the video. This and Senator RatBat, you know who you are. A special shout out to you. Thank you so much from the Back and Forth channel. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Swing that in, twist that out, drop that back in place, and clip-sidipsicles. Okay, so that is the majority of the tank done. We'll get to these stupid feet in a moment. Let's come back up here to these arms. I'm going to swing them down so that you've got these receptacles lined up to go like that eventually. And we'll do that to get the rest of the weaponry in. So, and this time I have to do this. It's part of the tank. I can't just throw the weapon at the tank or whatever like I normally do. So, or the alt mode, shall we say. So I'm just going to put this in here like that. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. Probably not. And then squeeze it in place like this. And you've got, in effect, a very, very minor, like Megatron. Look at that. Minor Megatron. A minor Megatron. So this is Megatron in his tank again. You know, with this, it doesn't look too bad, I got to admit, because there's been so many short snubbed cannons that go with this. Oh, we got a lot of twisting going on here. That's no problem. But these feet, man, I hate these things. I don't know if they should be up like this or up like that. I mean, that looks terrible. So you would think for streamlining, you'd have it like that. But geez. Anyway, other than this part actually looks pretty good. Tank looks good. Treads look good. There you've got him doing the craziest yoga pose. The front, I like these lights right here. That looks nice. But again, this is a mold we've seen many, many, many times, and we'll get to that. So let's go back from whence we came. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, you can also take this weapon, and you can put it right in there. You can put it right in the side there. And then it just hangs up there and looks terrible. So he's not going to do stacks on stacks on stacks duty in this mode. Oh, let's do a little rolling. Rolling, rolling. Rolling like a minor Megatron tank. Okay, so he does roll. Let's take this weapon out. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go back from whence we came. Get rid of that. So, yeah, you can move these arms up if you want. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I usually like to just have them up and out of the way so that I can have them away from whatever else I want to do. Let's go down to these legs. Let's unclip, first of all, like that. And then bring this flap up so that we can grab here, pinch here, do the reverse of this kind of fold out process. Bring this up, drop this in, bring the leg down. All right, second side, easy ride, unclip, unclip, unclip my heart. Okay, then, interesting. Grab this, flip it up. Flip this 90, drop it down, because you know you whoops. Okay, then we flip this. I remember flipping this, so let's turn this 180 degrees. Then, whatever, feet, and then flip out these, because you won't stand at all without these up, or very, very rarely. Okay, so that's the legs done, lower half. Let's go to the top, and just like we did to get here, this should be slid out, like that. And then you can come up here, separate these tabs, fold this up and over these treads, nice and gently, because it doesn't belong to me. And then we're going to these fold in. So you're going to fold, see this tab right here, and you see that, whoa, first bonk, and there's a slot right there that it's going to go into. So we're going to fold this in like that, and then I don't think you can see it, but the tab just goes right in there, just like that. Let's check that bonk. I think it looks okay. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so second side, easy ride. We're just going to fold that in like we did the other side. It almost wants to tab in there all on its own. And then his backpack is ready. You can get these arms folded forward. These little pieces here just tab into the chest like so. Oh, actually, let's do that after we get this backpack down here. So fold that backpack down just like that. Then bring these arms in. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to fold out these fists like so. Fisty, fisty, fisty. Jinga, jinga, jang. And there he is. Look at that. Minor Megatron. Back again. Let's see if he does actual stacks on stacks this time, since he wouldn't last time. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Duty! Bam! Stand there. Stand there. Oh, my. Okay, yeah, maybe foot forward. Disperse that weight. Oh. Oof, you're so annoying. You're so annoying. Okay, maybe let's lean some arm weight forward. Yeah, I guess he'll stay. That's the longest it's ever taken me to get something stacks on stacks on stacks duty. Shame for shame on you. So let's move these because I do have some cool comparisons. This time I've got, speaking of a retooled deco, what is this? Bam! Oh, look, he stands. Beautiful. And just because we're going all out, who do we have here now? This one. We got to talk about this one. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this guy. I'm going to have to move this up here and maybe move this back here to get him in the shot. But you got to see this. Like, I don't really trust moving this. I already have, but I mean, this is, I think, War for Cybertron, and I think this is War for Cybertron Netflix, like, limited edition Megs. They're both the same mold as old A minor over here, but look at the yellowing. The yellowing on this figure, I believe these pieces are supposed to be gray, but the yellowing on this figure, all the pieces that could yellow have turned a complete, like, copper gold-like color all the way through, as if it's been painted. Every part that could turn like that has turned like that. And the sword entirely, and I gotta be honest, like, because that's different than every other one, than the other molds, I love the way it looks. I love it so much. I think it looks fantastic on this mold. So, I mean, you got these three. You can't even see this guy totally in the shot, but you got all of them. And then, of course, the ridiculous size comparison. Uwalan. Bam! The WWE World Wrestling Entertainment Heavyweight Championship title. Whoa, man. These slap belts, I found these recently. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I used to as a kid, but they're so friggin' cool, man. So let's see if we can slap one of these onto one of the Megatrons here. Ready? Nope. That was terrible. That was such a bad idea. Anyways. Okay, so no slap belts for for any of the Megatrons. Let's just drag all of this back into field here a little bit. Folks, thank you for coming to the Back and Forth channel. Thank you so much. Anybody who's still here, you rule. Make sure you slide a like down on a like onto the video, please, and thank you. Come on, y'all know that helps more than anything else. So put a like on the vid. Share the video with somebody that you love. Share it with somebody you hate because this sucks so bad. Just kidding. It rules. I totally screwed up the camera angle. Trying to fix it now. What else? Man, comment downstairs. If you can guess what the next Transformer is going to be in the next video, you will win a prize. Compliments of me, your host, Secret Guy, and the channel, the Back and Forth channel. All expenses paid. All expenses paid. Think about it. Think about it. It's an easy competition, and people just keep letting those freebies disappear right in front of them. So, folks, thank you so much. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Thanks for being part of the Secret Society, the Double S. And if you haven't been told recently, love ya. Secret Guy, out.